caught a glimpse of Tomboy over here and broke in. She was restricted to indoors, so in theory they should never have seen her on the other side of this door, but for whatever reason they did, and they got in. I did try to fight them off, in probably not the smartest way, which would have been to try and draw them back into the kill box, but these dwarves have lived their entire lives with an extremely limited first-hand experience of combat. So they, or rather I, panicked and, well, everybody got mashed to a pulp by giant sloths. And that one angry muffler. Everybody except for Ash, who is actually entirely immune to sloth-based weaponry, and slowly punched them all into the ground. But it's safe to say at this point her mind was basically just a repeating vision of her friends and family's deaths at the hands of the furry menace. So in a final act of defiant madness, she detonated the colony's chem fuel stores, because if the dwarves can't have it, no one can. Please remember to remain indoors. It worked for the dwarves for about a year anyway, 367 days to be exact. And thanks to those of you that have decided to support me on Patreon, by the way. That's very kind of you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye. I'm gonna go play Dwarf Fortress now. RimWorld's third expansion, Biotech, just released. Before that though, the patch to go alongside the expansion, 1.4, made its way onto Steam as the Unstable branch. So if you've been here before, you'll know that I've played quite a bit of heavily modded RimWorld lately. From factory building with VFE mechanoids to surviving the onslaught of Winston Wave with combat extended. I thought it would be nice to load up 1.4 completely vanilla and just have a totally normal and relaxed playthrough. With that in mind, I set Randy to Strive to Survive difficulty, since that's usually not too crazy an experience, except for sometimes when it is, but we'll just have to wait and see. My location of choice was here, on the coast of Gore Lake, which seems nice. And my ideology is incredibly moderate. Nothing of real note here other than the fact that organ harvesting and everything that comes with it is totally acceptable. I kept the auto-generated name for it, Zootin Creed, because to be honest I couldn't come up with anything better. No one here is particularly special. Colt, Miles and Blitz. They can basically fumble their way through everything as a collective, but when it comes to doing anything social, well, the three of them share a single brain cell on that front, unfortunately. And we're starting with absolutely nothing here, just for a bit of extra challenge, but we're in a lovely temperate forest with a very comfy yearly temperature range. There is a winter, but it's not overly harsh. I ordered some trees cut down and the gang built a quick shelter onto some ruins. Having no food, some of the local alpacas had to be culled using 2 hastily prepared shortbows. Then, with bellies full of raw alpaca meat, some small fields were sown in the nearby patch of rich soil.